Hey guys, how's it going? So I finally got some paint on these ogres, and two ogres. You got Pirate Ogre, and you got, I suppose, Dinosaur Slaying Ogre. So I'll show you this guy first because he's actually finished, even though like it took me so long. But I had a bit of fun with his base as well. Yeah, so I dirtied him up a lot. He's very, very dirty. What I thought it kind of suited. This guy's not actually an ogre. I suppose he's an Ettin with his two little heads there, which came out pretty well. Like it didn't go too mad with the detail on them at all. Just a few washes and picking out the teeth and that. I don't really go for going for doing their eyes and those kind of small details, especially on these big guys. So you'll see this is the Triceratops he killed and using the bits for armor. He's got his little piercing there. This detail came out pretty well. I kind of put some kind of stains and stuff on it. There's different kind of um, different colors going through it as well, imagining potentially there are different hides of animals he's killed, and his weapon came out pretty nice with a bit of weathering on it. And the base as well, just to keep it a little bit prehistoric looking, or maybe he wanders through some lands full of dinosaurs and he has to find some good meat in this cow here. And the cow, yeah, pretty standard. Yeah, but she looks pretty good, I think. And then the little details in the bag as well, pick them out. I didn't want to go too mad with the colors so they draw too much attention away, but just a little bit of blue and this kind of thing to make them pop out a little bit, because it is very weird, but I think it came out pretty well. It was fun to do the two things at once, as in the idea as I kind of was building it turned into this guy. This head was very happy with his prize. He looks quite pleased with himself with the cow he has, but the other guy is still in battle mode, screaming. So that's why he's got the weapon arm. So that's him. I'm actually pretty happy how he turned out. A lot of fun, kind of turning it, working with the model that was from the early learning center. It was a toy, like it was a figurine for kids, and turning it into adding a lot of detail and turning it into an Ettin. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I didn't know what I was going to do at the start, so I'm pretty happy how he turned out. And this guy, the pirate guy, you'll see he's not actually attached yet because I put together a nice big base for him. So I'm going for a different skin tone for him just to try something different. Because usually it's all kind of dark, kind of Caucasian-y kind of skin, or even kind of darker skin. It depends if they're outdoors or what kind of region they're from. So this guy's a Seafaring Ogre. This is actually quite weird. So I undercoated him black, flat black, and this plastic reacted differently and kind of went glossy for whatever reason. It is kind of rubbery as well. It's getting this from an action figure, so obviously it's different. But it's just weird because it's not anything to do with the acrylic spray. But hopefully it takes paint okay. And you'll see the detail in him. Obviously there's not a lot of texture on his actual skin. But I think it's okay. I'll maybe put some tattoos on him, like add a little bite there. He's got his little animal. Maybe it won't focus, but he's got a little guy. There he is in his pocket. Don't know exactly what that is, but I thought I'd put something in there. I could actually, do you know what would have been better? A little fish tail coming out of that. That would have been good. That would have been his little snack or his lunch. And I gave him his eye patch and his yeah, it doesn't look too great right now, but once it has a bit of paint on it, and especially washes, that'll probably save my painting skills. Yeah, so it's just a little base put together for him, just a bit of wood. I think they're popsicle sticks, and he's got a little buddy on his base there, a little goblin from not Mantic Games. Jeez, I'm not actually sure where this guy's from, but yeah, I said I'd give him a little flag, and I'll put a little maybe Jolly Roger or goblin version of a Jolly Roger on that. So he's kind of, it is a little bit of diorama really, actually, with this guy and his friend, his little goblin friend. And then I did some tentacles coming out here as well, just to really sell the point that it's maybe on a wharf or a pier. So that's his green stuff. Yeah, you can't really see any detail in it right now because there's no paint on it, but that's him in it. I'll probably, yeah, look up some tattoos or bits and bobs to put on him to add some detail to his skin, because it's very, very flat. But I like him. He's a bit different, and he doesn't necessarily look evil. He's quite jolly. Other little things I've been painting here. This is from the Rising Sun Kickstarter I got from Cool Mini or not, I'm pretty sure. These are just some guys that I actually ended up painting. Nothing crazy at all. Like pretty simple paint job here, but I like this witch actually because it's probably got a different name in Asian culture, like even in the game. But to be honest, I didn't buy the game for the game. I got it for the miniatures. You know how it is. But she's pretty cool. She looks quite like dirty and wet and lots of hair, and I think there's spiders in her hair and everything. Like really cool sculpts. Like you really find a lot when you look at them a few times or when you're trying to pick out the details. Or even these few ladies. Now this is a very quick paint job, you can tell, because look how much I highlighted. It's not very much, like that's pretty base coat, but I kind of just wanted to get them done. And honestly, what really sells them is the little bit of effort on the base. Like it's nothing amazing. It's just, static grass and these little tufts little tufts of flowers from Army Painter. So Meadow Flowers. You can get different ones, that one includes some yellow and some white little tufts and they're just little pebbles from sand as well. But I thought they were quite cool. Just for something different. Like there's a cool little set like that. Could be a pretty sweet encounter with these. How many ladies do I have? 4 warrior ladies here. Samurai kind of look. Quite cool. They're wearing these masks. Could be like assassins or something. This is a fan. Is this a fan that's a weapon as well? I'm not sure. Don't know if she wants to focus for me. Yeah, I mean, like, look, there's not much to focus on. I mean, I didn't really pick out too many details at all, but it's really basic tabletop standard, very basic, but I think they look quite cool. They look a ton better than they do when they're not painted. That's as far as I go anyway with these guys. But really there's some crazy stuff. Like there's Godzilla type guys, different kind of dragons, like this guy as well. Obviously he's not finished yet, but like that's crazy. That's just, it's almost too much because it's actually almost in its own way when you're trying to paint it. But I have seen this online that, has been painted fantastic, and it's quite like a lot of detail in it. You can really tell the difference. Like look at this. Hopefully you can pick it up. See the texture? In the scales there, about here. There's actually texture in the skin. There you go, see? Because it's a miniature. Like, never mind that big gap. Never mind the big gap, I'll fill that in. But, you can really tell there's a lot more work in these than using a toy. So I suppose that's why you got to sacrifice. But, really interesting kind of look to this guy. Very serpent-like as well. He's got snakes wrapped around him. But, I'll get to him eventually. But these guys are cool anyway. Kind of shaman-y looking guy. So this guy, very simple, but a lot of character, you know what I mean? You could use these, like this is another wandering group. I kind of painted them up in colour, so that's kind of the red group here, of the assassin ladies, we'll say, and then these kind of wandering guys. Like these could easily be PCs as well. Super cool, like really easy to paint up. I mean, same thing again. I've seen these guys online, and some people have done amazing stuff with them. But I'm pretty happy with these guys because this guy's a badass. Like, look at this weapon. That's cool. Like, that's a cool PC right there. That'll be fun. Or you got guys that more look like guards or something like that. And it's something a little bit different, I suppose, kind of exotic in a way. If you want to go that direction, or even maybe your campaign is based in more Eastern styled areas, or even this kind of, what's this, fox person, fox lady or fox man? That could be PC, could be a wandering trader. Kind of reminds me of that Khajiit from Skyrim. What's his name? Something the Liar. This guy, like that's almost straight up, like that's Samurai Jack right there. You could just play a Samurai Jack if you want, But a lot of fun, a lot of cool Kickstarter as well. I mean, obviously there's always amazing Kickstarters going on, especially the cool mini or not ones. But that's what I've been working on, guys. I'm going to finish up this pirate, then I'll keep posting what I'm doing. Cheers.